Hey everyone, and welcome to Living with Positivity. This is Jill Richards, and today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite things to do, my favorite event to host and to go to, and that is clothing exchanges. Amazing! So I want to talk about 5 reasons why every girl or guy should host their own clothing exchange. The reason why I've been to a few co-ed clothing exchanges, and they're cool, but I feel like they have to be large scale, because the co-ed clothing exchanges that I've been to, it's been kind of like 10 girls to every 2 guy ratio, and guys just have less to pick from. But if you're a go-getter guy and you have stylish friends, I really recommend that you do so, because everyone likes to switch up their clothes, and this includes guys. I like to have an all-girl clothing exchange because, I don't know, it's in my best interest. I mean, I care about the girl clothes, and I also just like having an event full of girls, like a girl time event. So, 5 reasons why I'm going to convince you that you need to host a clothing exchange with your friends. And that, number 1, you save so much money. Wow. You save so much money. You no longer have to buy clothes because there are perfectly good, stylish clothing out there, but girls just get bored of clothes. That's just a fact. And they're still good quality, but they just need to go to a new home. So we should make that happen. I've saved a lot of money. Probably, I don't know how much money, probably hundreds of dollars. I still buy a few staple items. For example, I'll buy a raincoat, or I will buy a few nice looking Lululemon leggings as a base for layering clothing exchange items on top. So you really don't have to spend that much money. I actually recently went on a clothing fast, and it's probably lasted me 6 months. It was originally supposed to be 4 months. I just challenged I noticed that I was buying a lot of clothes, and I challenged myself to stop and just see what happens. I mean, I probably didn't save money because I probably spent all my money that I would be spending on clothing on hippie foods and essential oils and hippie products. I spend a lot of money on that kind of stuff. But that's just a fact of my life. I'm a total market for the hippie products. So just bring them on. Bring them on me. I'll use them. So point number 2. You push the boundaries of what is in your wardrobe. Your look is always new, it's always fresh, and it's something that you don't expect all the time. When you go to clothing exchanges, because you don't have to worry about spending money, you don't have to worry about not wearing something, because you can just give it away at the next clothing exchange. So when you see kind of funky items that are on the edge of, could I wear that? Then there's nothing to lose. So your wardrobe becomes so expansive and more artistic and more creative and more of an expression of what you want to be and who you are. Yeah. So the 3rd reason why we should have clothing exchanges is that it is super environmentally friendly. It has such a light footprint on this planet to trade our stuff instead of just buying stuff all the time. I think I read a statistic that it takes like 100 gallons of water to make one t-shirt because cotton takes so much water. I really believe we should be using hemp and having hemp clothes because it's more durable, needs less pesticides, and it grows anywhere and it's more sustainable. But that's a whole nother issue in itself that we need to address. So it's really environmentally friendly. We don't need to be buying new stuff all the time. There's perfectly good stuff right next door. And we don't need to work so much, spend all our money on clothes. Let's work less and let's trade our stuff. I really want to go back to like a trading kind of system where I'm growing tomatoes, you're growing peppers. Let's trade. Let's trade our clothes. I help you, you help me, kind of a society. That's kind of what I want, but I think we would need the economy to just like crash, but I'm down with that. Let's crash that. So, the next point that I wrote down here is that you're freeing your space. It's such a good feeling to get rid of stuff. And when we get rid of stuff and we declutter our homes, we leave space for more things to come in. But not necessarily physical things, just minimal space and creativity to come in. So when I have less around me, I find that I'm more focused. So this is an ongoing process that we all need to work on, and that is just what do I really need here? I don't need 10 chairs in my home. I need a few. And I don't know. I really want to be in a space where I don't even want couches anymore. I just want a few cushions on the ground, plants everywhere, just so I can be focused. Oh, someone's at my door. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. And I got my Hippie Products order. Woohoo! I actually got some salted caramel walnuts, which are going to be at the River Run event August 24th. Check it out. I'll put a link to the event that my husband is putting on. It's going to be sweet. They're playing for 12 hours, and it's going to be crazy. There's going to be, I think there's like 700 visuals that an artist is projecting. There's going to be a tap dancer. There is going to be lots of crazy stuff. And I'm in charge of like some tasty snacks for kind of a taste sensation for 4 times in the evening that kind of goes along with the music. So maybe I shouldn't give them away. Okay, well I already gave away one. One of them is going to be salted caramel walnuts. So that's going to be in a little tray for the audience members to enjoy. I'm just really excited about my order. I'm just showing you some of the stuff that I got. Cacao paste from Giddy Yo-Yo, which is one of my favorite companies right now. So shout outs to them. That's where I also get my chaga, which I made a video for. So I got the raw cacao paste. Sometimes I get the nibs and throw them in my smoothies, but I decided I want to start making some chocolates and just dabble around because chocolate is such a, well, pure chocolate, vegan, this is just the bean. This is where chocolate comes from. Chocolate only has dairy when you add it. But they make great vegan chocolate bars, and I want to try making my own with some essential oils. I want to try with peppermint and orange, and I also really like spicy chocolate. Hey, Tom. Oh. I got He Shu Wu, which I will be telling you more about this later. Raw maca, which is a delicious Peruvian root. that is super high in vitamin C and gives you so much energy, and it's got kind of a butterscotch flavor, and I like to put this in my smoothies, and you can also put it in your chocolate. And if you've never had these, they are raw golden berries, also known as Incan berries, and they're super tart, and they just explode in your mouth with flavor, and they're chewy and delicious. So those are some delicious treats. I'm going to turn off this video right now because Tom is talking to Tech Savvy because our internet sucks right now. And I will talk to you later. Hey, sorry about that. Looks like we won't be having internet for like the next 4 or 5 days, and not happy about that. So what I was talking about before was just the idea of decluttering and getting rid of stuff that you don't wear. I have a friend that I recently met up with her, and she was wearing a beautiful dress just to a rehearsal or something very casual, and we were all like, "Wow, you're so dressed up." And she said, we were like, "What's the occasion?" And she said, "There's no occasion. I'm just trying to wear all the dresses that I've had in my closet forever and that I never can find an occasion to wear. And I'm actually going to wear all the dresses this month, every day, a dress a day." So I thought that was pretty cool, because there is a lot of stuff that we have in our wardrobe that's for a certain occasion that we're waiting for, but we should just make the occasion happen. And I think that's one of the things that I'm going to do in these videos is I'm going to wear all of my pretty dresses, because why not? They're in my wardrobe, and if I don't wear them, I should get rid of them. There's some weird door creakage happening in this right now. Must be the wind or some ghosts. Yeah, so I have no problem getting rid of the clothing that I own. A lot of the times my friends will compliment my outfit, and I'll say, "You can have this if you want," when I'm bored of it. And that's the beauty of clothing exchanges, is that you're giving them to your friends, and your friends are not that far away. You know what I'm saying? Your friend, if you really need that item back, your friend will easily let you borrow it. So that's pretty cool. I've done that before. I've asked to borrow something. But if you don't wear it, just get it out of your space. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say about that. And the last point for why everyone should host their own clothing exchange is that it's so much fun. It's so much fun getting together in a group of girls, and your confidence is just boosted because you're trying on stuff and you're laughing and you're trying on stuff and everyone's like, "Yeah, that works so well on you," and you're like, "Oh, cool," and you leave feeling pretty, and you leave without any guilt. You haven't spent any money, and it's just all around a good time. It's a good time to make some treats and hang out. I find that there's always one girl that wants to kind of take more than she kind of wants to take it all. But once everyone understands the etiquette of we're all just trying to have a good time and give away clothes and get some clothes, and that let's try and be fair. Once that's kind of understood amongst your friends, then it's all good. And so I encourage you to share your clothing. Know that my wardrobe is always open for you to borrow stuff. And I hope that your wardrobe is open to me. Because imagine what kind of a world that would be if we just had open closets to our friends. We can start a clothing revolution. Let's do it. And let's trade more stuff that isn't our clothes. Let's trade our CDs, books. Later today, I'm going to be picking grapes off of someone's tree. I'm part of an organization not far from the tree where homeowners register their trees for this organization to pick. And 1/3 goes to the home, 1/3 goes to the group picking it, and 1/3 goes to a charity. So I'm going to be biking around and picking some grapes. And that's the world that I want to live in, is where we are trading our stuff and sharing with each other. Imagine how great that world would be.